Well, hello everyone. My name is Mike, and I've been going to the church here for a while, probably like 4 or 5 years. So I would describe the wall to someone who's not familiar with it as a project that we started to almost like a goal we set to bring people who are not necessarily going to this church or any church really, people that we know that we can hang out with them and share a meal, share some fun time, and through that get to know them better and also hang around with them and expose them to Christian community and just Christian fun. So I've been playing D&D for a while now, and I started DMing or being game master at my place for a while and had some of my friends who were Christians and some who weren't really, but it was a great time to bring them together. It's basically an open world that you can explore and interact with characters and fight evil and gain gold and make deals, make friends, make enemies. It's a whole universe you can explore, and the Dungeon Master just kind of guides you through that process. And it was growing fast and bigger than I could hold in my apartment. So I thought one day there's a lot of room at the church and it would be pretty awesome to introduce my friends and say, just come on down to the church. What are we going to do there? We're going to play D&D. And I think that's really cool that we could host D&D sessions at the church with church friends and non-church friends. Right, so when I first pitched the idea to some Christian friends, they were like, well, if we're gonna call it D&D, that's not exactly typical to happen in a church, so why don't we have a different name for it? Prayers and Paladins, a paladin being one of the most lawful, upright, upstanding characters that you can play in D&D, so we thought, what better character to name a Christian-based D&D session after than a paladin, so that's kind of how the Prayers and Paladin name came about. I guess the thing that surprised me the most of playing D&D was some of these guys would stay after or come earlier and we would just talk about stuff. I know one guy was going through some stuff and it was awesome just to hang out and talk with him for a while. And some of the other guys that do go to this church really stepped up and had pretty awesome conversations with him. So that was really surprising and awesome. I hope that every time we have a Prayers and Paladins meeting that one of our members or content that we're playing in and even being in the church can help people who are not exactly following Christ see that in us, in our gameplay and how we play the game and how we hold ourselves. And just being with us and being around us, I hope that rubs off on them in a way and they can take something more home than just having an awesome D&D session from that. If you have anything that you're passionate about that you don't know how to relate to like a Christian group or make it into a fun Christian thing, that there definitely is ways. And it's surprising how easy it really is to get a bunch of people together, worship God, and do something that you really enjoy all at the same time.
Anything else you'd like to share?
D&D is awesome and everyone should come on Thursday and enjoy Prayers and Paladins. Yeah, that's about it.